Oh, here's a song I wrote. This is a song called "Advice Song for Millennials," because I'm like technically like the oldest millennial, so I kind of see both sides a little, you know, because they are kind of infuriating with their safe spaces and everything. They're like, don't look at me. My dad didn't hug me this morning. Like everything's offensive in the world. It's like, why'd the chicken cross the road? It's like, why do you think chickens always have to cross the road? And you're like, holy shit. And you're like, this person is not a man. This is a child in a man's body. And my instinct is just to start beating him. You know, because that's how I was raised. Like if a man shows weakness, you just hit him. And that's how you make him strong. And they're like, oh, thanks, man. I'm sorry, I was weak. It's like, it's all right. You know? But then I realized why they're like that, why they're all like a bunch of indoor cats, you know? They're not weak. I think our generation is being a little hard on them because we had it a lot easier when we were kids. We got to explore the world. We got to make mistakes because we didn't know anything. We lived before the internet. Can you imagine being a child with the internet and all the fear it brings? Like back when I was a kid, we didn't know anything. We didn't have like baby seats. You had your baby on your lap. Like smoking, it was still like, is it bad for you? People are saying it is. Like, it was a pretty free life, you know? Like my mom would literally be like, I'm like 10. She's like, just go run until it gets dark and just come back whenever. I'm like, you know, I come back, I'm missing a tooth, I got molested a couple times, you know, just brush it off. You know? Now it's like, get inside, Timmy, don't play in the grass, there's a boa. It's like, yeah, and then they stay inside and then they get weak. But they're not really weak. They just have to know that things exist. And I think we're good. I don't need them to make mistakes. I don't need kids to hurt like I hurt. No, I'm glad they don't have to. Like, just look at your retweets. You know? I'm serious. Good. But just know that these things exist. So this is called Advice for Millennials, from my point of view as a man who's made a lot of mistakes in his life. If he has a tattoo on his face, don't let him borrow your car. If a girl says she's bi, assume that means bipolar. Don't judge a book by its cover. Never judge that tablet by its shape. 'Cause who would have thought Bill Cosby was a creep and the good guy all along was Professor Snape? The most important decision of your day is when to switch from coffee to wine. And remember to look up from your phone sometimes. They say all you need is love, but first you'll need water, some food, and Netflix. Homophobic dudes secretly kinda wanna suck your dick. Drink a lot of water. It feels like an orgasm when you pee. You don't need more makeup. Just smile. Sephora can't fix bitchy. There are no atheists in airplane turbulence, but you can't feel God at the DMV. And it's impossible to enjoy Grey Goose responsibly. You don't need more money. You need to buy less shit. Teasing someone's nipple doesn't mean telling a lot of jokes to it. Only serial killers have wind chimes. And remember to look up from your phone sometimes. Thank you. There's a weird sound in the